Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, and I'm bringing you my various teams that I used today. Well, I'm posting this tomorrow, but today for Go Battle Day, I used 4 different teams. So here they are on the screen. Let me know in the comments below what you think the best team was. So if you're just listening to my voice, the team is first team is Giratina, Ho-Oh, Landorus, and I'll go over. I have like one match for all these, and then a couple more for the team that did the best. Team 2 is Dialga, Ho-Oh, Mewtwo. Team 3 is Mewtwo, Dialga, Landorus. Team 4 is Dialga, Mewtwo, Groudon. So on the day, I finally broke the 2600 wall. I got up to 2685, and then I promptly lost 100 yellow in my last like 4 sets. So yeah, it's like 2585 again. Super frustrated. One more day tomorrow or today, and then look for Snow Cup. Snow Cup, I started looking at the teams and it looked very rock, paper, scissory. So I'm not going to lie, I'm going to do a couple teams. Please submit your battles if you have any for that you think is like a team that could be used, but I think it's going to be a lot of rock, paper, scissors in that meta. So I may play a couple days and then just go to Great League. But let's go over these teams. So team number 1, this team's thought process was F-Zacian, essentially. Giratina, Ho-Oh, and Landorus all beat Zacian. So that was the thought process. Works okay in this matchup, like terrible on the lead here. So switch out to Ho-Oh. They have Melmetal. So like the only problem with this team is like even though Ho-Oh, so if you have a Dialga lead, right? Like Giratina is obviously in a losing condition. So the problem is my Giratina has bad IVs to start with. So that's not good. If you then try and switch into Ho-Oh or Landorus, you're behind on energy, and Dialga ahead on energy was too deadly for those Pokemon. So that's the problem for that. And so that's why this team sort of did not work. I did get like a few wins out of it because it does well as Zacian. What I like reading about the Giratina Ho-Oh core is if it's running Wild Charge, it has, assuming it's running close combat. If it's running Wild Charge, nothing Giratina can hurt. If it's running Play Rough instead, nothing Ho-Oh can get hurt by. So that's why I like running those two as a core, and then something to deal with Dialga is the Landorus, and to a certain extent Flyers. So despite having Zarude on the lead, able to work around it here. Just try and do some chip damage here. I've got 2 shields. I know I've got to save them for the Zarude because I do not have an amazing matchup with my Landorus, and this Giratina is essentially useless, and I don't know what's do I know what's in the back yet? Probably not yet. What is in the back? So they come with the Zarude, so I'm immediately going to switch and start getting ahead on energy, and they are not leaving, so I threw my first Rock Slide, and this is the problem with this matchup, is that it takes like 3 Rock Slides to probably even 4 if it's full health, but 3 Rock Slides in this case to take the Zarude out. So I'm going to have to double shield here. I assume they have Dialga in the back, like a double steal, and this is Zacian, so good read there. I'm just going to throw this here right away because this will do a good amount of chip damage, and then I can just start building up. And they haven't thrown yet. I don't know if we just CMP tie there. I think I let this go thinking that I need to get ahead on energy on Giratina, and it is a wild charge, so that is resisted. That's not doing anything. So I wanted to try and catch. So I could not catch before they threw, so I got to shield this. I want to bank the move just in case I need it. And the good news is they are now 4 times lowered, so I'm able to farm down all the way. There's Rude coming in, but I have resisted Shadow Balls that I can throw at it here. So here's the one. It'll do an okay amount of chip damage. Not okay, but okay considering it was only half health. And I'm almost at the second one because I got to farm up there to take it out. So tough lead there. Even tough switch because they would have won switch too. So able to work around that matchup there to take that out. So team number 2, I was tired of seeing Garrett. So I saw like Giratina today. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in your comments below how your day went. But today it was basically Zacian, Dialga, Giratina were the 3 that I saw constantly across the board. So with that in mind, I needed something to deal with the Giratina. So I put Mewtwo. So I put Dialga in. Mewtwo I use just to try and grab shields because I think that Dialga or Ho-Ho as in the back end, so Mewtwo with the lead as on the back end can like just nuke, worst case scenario. Uh, and then Mewtwo can hold in there with Zacian as well. And so let's see what happened there. The problem is like, um, so Mewtwo mirror match here. Um, and I'm behind on energy. And again, this is happening so often. It doesn't matter how perfect my internet is. So I'm behind on a Mewtwo mirror match, which is like brutal. And they just go for the bait. So they were ahead on energy. Now they just went for the bait. So I'm gonna bait back, hoping that I can get it off here. And I do. And now I can go for the shadow ball because I snuck a move in there, so I can get the shadow ball off. And this will take it out if they let it go. They do not let it go, so they shield it up. They throw a move. Uh, so I think I let it go and I get nuked if I remember. Yeah, so I get it nuked with the shadow ball. So I'm up a shield. Okay, in comes the Dialga. The problem is I want to Dragon Breath down, but I can't. So I know this thing's got shadow ball. And I know a shadow ball plus Side Strike is going to take me out because I've done this matchup 100 times now. They beat me with the Side Strike first, so I cannot take a shadow ball here because that's going to put me way too low. So I got to throw this. So now I'm down a shield. We're even shields. And I lost switch here. So they can come in with whatever they want here and hit me. And it's a Zacian. So I need to try and catch here. Hope they don't throw. So I do catch the close combat. One of my only sort of outs there. So catch the close combat, which is great. Out comes the Dialga. I do have a little bit of energy advantage. So able to get to this Earthquake. This will take it out, I believe. Earthquake should take it out even if it's non-stab. It does take it out, and now the Zacian comes back in. I get now at Brave Bird. This Brave Bird should take it out. So a good catch there on that. Team was okay. You know, like Giratina's, because I had Mewtwo on the lead. Giratina was a little tricky because you couldn't like just leave that matchup, so you had to like soft lose the lead. So I worked around a few things, like same thing, like when you're running Mewtwo with Shadow Ball, like you just Zarude or something just like destroys you, right? Team number three, if you said team number three, correct. Team number three was the best team, and it is Mewtwo, Dialga, Landorus. Again, Mewtwo is just spammy enough. Reason I put Landorus in over Ho-Ho is because I was just finding that if you're gonna have a Dialga in the back, and you run into something like a Excadrill, you're just going to get outpaced by the Excadrill to the Rock Slides 2 to take out Ho-Ho. So I wanted something to deal with that, plus being able to throw Rock Slide at other flyers. So this team I did very well with. I'm going to show you a few matchups here. But yeah, this is the team that I mostly ran from mid 2500s to 2687. And then I lost not much, like 30 or 40 ELO with it. And then I decided, let's try more teams. And I tried the next team, which you're going to see. And then I tried the all heavy damage team. And I tried, but my Togekiss did not have good IVs. So it was rough. They do catch. I was trying to Side Strike on their lower defense, but does not work. And this is the problem with Landorus because you get to the Earth Power at the same time. So they didn't throw there. But the problem is, you get to the Earth Power at the same time that they get to their Iron Head, especially if they have a little, like 1 or 2 Dragon Best energy damage, like ahead. I did lower their defense, so what I may do is just shield. I'm going to let this go. Okay. I thought I may have shielded to Rock Slide down, but I guess I'm thinking because their defense is lowered, I can probably just come and throw either Dragon Breath down. Yeah, maybe just Dragon Breath down. I doubt that they're going to get to a Draco, so that's just going to go down with energy. Out comes a Ho-Ho. I know it has energy, so I'm just going to throw the Draco. Force a shield here. Or take it out. I think I have... And they let it go, so that was a good nuke. And out comes the Zekrom. And I'm loaded with energy here. So they're going to shield one. The second one will take them pretty low. And then I can just Dragon Breath down. Hoping that they cannot get to back-to-back moves here. I do have a... Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah. So I realized like they're gonna load up and probably have 2 like crunches coming out of this. So I was like, I got to get the third move off. So made sure I could get it off, can get it off, take it out for the win. So Mewtwo still has a lot of play here just based on its spamminess alone. Again, if I had like Ice Beam or something, I would definitely run it much more than I would like to run it here. Like you have to run it on the lead because if you run it as a safe swap and you see like a Zarude or a Yveltal, you lost. So Giratina lead, I saw a ton of these today. At least it looks like we started at the same time. So both get to 7. They sneak an extra 1 in there. So not good because they're already going to survive this. Plus they're now at 8. So that's not good. So they're at 10, loaded with energy. Could be a Shadow Ball, take me out. Omnis Wind would not be enough. It is a Shadow Ball, take me out. So now they still have energy coming out of this. They reset on their Mewtwo. So the problem is Mewtwo's actually tricking the back because I like playing the Mewtwo Dialga matchup because you can take Dialga out. And I don't have the best buddy Dialga. I've got to do that for next season. And Landorus is not going to do anything against this Mewtwo either. So this got low enough. I'm like, oh, it's probably not going to be a Focus Blast. And okay, this one wasn't the Focus Blast. I got Focus Blasted today. So I let that go, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty low. This is probably going to take me out. Let's just go double here. Because what I was thinking is if it had Giratina in the lead and Mewtwo here, it's likely got something to deal with Dialga. And that something is probably Dialga, right? So my thought process is let's just go double or like another, maybe like extra drill or something like that. So I do have a move here, and it's now, so Landorus Rock Slide does do pretty spammy, so that's nice. And they shield up here. So as soon as they shield that, well, I have to shield anyways because my Dialga is basically on empty. It's probably just going to be an Ominous Wind Bait, probably looking for the boost. That's what I would do. They do not get the boost. I don't want to farm up too much because I don't know what they have. Like, I don't want them to hit me with a move because then I could just probably get Dragon Breath down if they have a Dialga. And it's an extra gel. So, yeah, you need something to cover the Dialga in the front. Unfortunately, extra gel is no match for an Earth Power Landorus. So this is a one-shot. Goodbye. So the team worked well, like I said. Got to highest ELO in the season anyways. Problems, like Giratina's lead. Again, I saw so many Giratinas. Zacians are still tricky, right? Because they can one-shot Dialgas. And if they're running Play Rough, like if they're running Play Rough combat, you're in trouble because the Play Rough will outpace both of these Pokemon. So I shield up that one. So now I'm down a shield. And is this one? Yeah, so they do get around the move just around when you're getting to the Earth Power. So they're probably going to have to shield this one up. They do not shield up, so that's a boom. That's impressive, right? A 40-90 Dialga just got taken out with the 1 Earth Power. And in comes the Ho-Ho. So I get the move off because I'm like, okay, just need to get some. This will probably do a significant amount of damage if they let it go, but I'm assuming a shield's coming. Yeah, that makes sense because that's going to do the most damage out of every move I can throw. And they get greedy with their overfarm here. So I'm able to get to a second move. They're already at like 100 energy. I just think they want to save that 100 energy, and they let it go, and it almost takes them out. So we CMP. So this is great. I will get taken out here, but that is fine. Thank you, Landorus. You did a ton of work. I got almost 2 full Pokemon. Out comes, oh yes, is this what I remember? No, it's not this one. I got hit with the most brutal, I don't know if it was lag or, I don't even remember the player's name. Basically, they had a Zekrom. I had 1 shield. They had 1 shield. I had a loaded, but like half health Landorus. And from half health to 0, I lagged out. And they Dragon Breathed me all the way down. And then they were able to go like back to back to back on my Dialga today. So I was pissed when that happened. Last one, Groudon. Landorus, like I said, is just like a little too slow on the charge. So I put it in the lead and met with a Kyogre. So I do go Mewtwo safe swap, even though that's very dangerous. Met with the Dialga. 40-90, so best buddy Hundo, I'm guessing. I do have an energy advantage, so hopefully they think it's a focus blast. Most do not expect a focus blast as they shield, so what do I know? So I'm gonna shield this back up because again, worst case scenario, I can just go double side strike. If you don't have focus blast, the play is just to go straight side strike because if you shield up, you'll get 3 side strikes off, and sometimes 3 can take it out depending on how much psycho cut damage you can do. So they shield for the second time, and now I get to Shadow Ball, which is great because this will now just put them super low. They're still gonna have the Kyogre on my Groudon, so that's the only problem. And I have no idea what's in the back. So I'm going to come in here and just commit to the farm down. I know they're going to throw Draco because there's no reason not to, because nuke me. They're almost done. Just an Iron Head. Okay, 0 for 2. It's kind of, they should have just Dracoed. Like, you're going down anyways. Force my shield. And in comes a Kyogre. I know that I'm low enough that I just need to chip. I just need to chip this as much as I can because then it's going to be low enough that I can just Dragon Breath down. And what you saw there is they caught the Earthquake on the Togekiss. So good catch. I am able to get to the move here. Farm up a little bit more. Hit them with the Iron Head. This will take them out. The problem is the Dialga is now low enough that I'm going to be taken out by the Kyogre, and I'm not able to even get an Iron Head off to do chip damage. So now I've burned my Earthquake. It is now a race between Earthquake and the Surfs. And luckily, because I had a little bit of energy advantage, I do get to the Earthquake, hit them with the Earthquake. This is enough to take them out for the win. So, yeah, I don't want to just say, like today, I lost a lot of leads. Like every time I led Mewtwo, I ran into a Giratina. When I led Giratina, I ran into Dialga. When I read, yeah, Groudon, like it was just like, it was one of those days. Yeah, I know I always stand defeated because like for the last 3 seasons or more, I'm at 2800 or higher heading out of this, and now I'm at 25, like 80ish right now. So I need to go real hard these next few weeks. I think I could do it. Great League is my best league, and that's why. Like the Snow Cup is probably going to be very rock paper scissors, rock paper scissor like. So I am going to put out the teams tomorrow on Monday. I'll try one Monday night and post it Tuesday. Maybe a couple more in the next couple days. Please send me your submissions if you have some that work, so I can showcase them, because I am probably just going to go back to Great League for the second week, because Great League, I'm pretty good at it. Almost, yeah. I was in on top of doing these 20 sets today, I also played in a Nexus tournament where I won the first 5 matchups. I lose what could have been essentially the semifinals against the guy who eventually wins it. It's a double elimination, so I get sent to the what is now the round of 16 or the quarterfinals. Yeah, 16 of the loser bracket. So if you like how the elimination works is like if you keep winning, you're basically in the championship. But if you lose, you have a chance to get to the championship if you go through the bottom bracket. So I lost, but I got to the round of 16 because I made it so far in the top bracket. And then I went against Rise, and I lost 2-0. So, yep, that was it. So it was a frustrating GBL day. But yeah, we will keep grinding. We're hitting the legend. I don't care what I need to do. The only problem is my videos may suffer a bit, right? Because if I need to just find a team that I'm good with in Great League and run with it for a few days, I'm going to have to tap into viewer submissions or something, because I need to get this legend. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.